And I've known Dr. Fell since 1993, I believe, when I was a student here at the University of South Alabama in the Bachelor of Physical Therapy program. He was in the year ahead of me. He graduated in 1993, but during that year, he was able to serve as one of our instructors in our program in terms of teaching. And I remember listening to Dr. Fell as he was explaining some things to one of our lab groups, and I thought, you know, this is a really neat guy in terms of his knowledge base of being a physician and then coming back to physical therapy school.
I have known Dr. Fell since really 2004, when he was gracious enough to take me on a tour of the facility at that time, prior to getting into school in 2005. And was accepted 2005, and then Dr. Fell handled my deferment for military obligations until I finally started PT school in 2007. So then I knew him throughout school in 2010, and I've stayed in contact with him ever since my appointment here as an assistant professor in 2015. So I've been here for 2 years now.
See, I've known Dennis since 2001 when I first began teaching here as an adjunct professor. I had very little teaching experience at the time, and Dennis was always very welcoming to me. He always had an open door policy where I could go in at any point and ask him questions about my teaching, student issues. He's been an incredible boss. He's always promoted our professional development and helping us in any way, and for that I'm very thankful. I can't imagine having someone who would be even more helpful than him. He's just been great.
Let's see, Dr. Fell's influenced me both personally and professionally. He's been great as a mentor, helping me learn what it's like to be a faculty member. Had some exposure to that, but he helped me grow a lot as a faculty member. He also encouraged me to reach out and do other things like international travel. While Dr. Fell was on a sabbatical, he invited me out to Korea to do a guest presentation there. So that was a great experience for me, and I followed up with another trip after that. So it was a wonderful experience, and I appreciate him giving me that opportunity.
Professionally, he has been a great mentor to me because when I was hired on here as adjunct faculty, I actually started in the neuro series of the program, and I worked alongside him. And so he was a great mentor to begin with, and then as I moved on, he became just a mentor professionally for growth and development of my academic career. So he has definitely been a huge mentor for me, and I appreciate that.
Dr. Fell has been a mentor for me, and I can't really put into words what he's meant to me, both professionally and also personally. He's one that has given selflessly throughout his career.
He's made a huge difference in my life professionally. I would not be here if it hadn't been for him. He kind of allowed me to learn the ropes as learning how to be a faculty member and learn about this research and how all of this process goes. So as I said, wouldn't be where I am now if it hadn't been for him, and certainly know that influence will continue for years to come.
Dennis is really a model of a physical therapist, a model of a father, a model of a co-worker, a boss, a husband. He's somebody that I think anybody that comes in contact with can't help but to seek to know what is it about Dennis that makes him so special. The answer to that question, I think it probably boils down to his faith. Dennis has an extremely strong faith and such an encouragement to other people. Really does and truly lives by example.
From a personal standpoint, I've really enjoyed getting to know Dennis and his family. He and his family have always been willing to go above and beyond to help me or anyone else with anything we needed. And so, in fact, his wife, Noelle, and daughter Hannah used to babysit my 2 daughters when I would come over to Mobile to teach. So it's not very many bosses that you might have that'll open their home to your family to make it easier for you to do your job. So I'm very thankful to all of them, all the Fells, for everything they've done for my family.
Really happy Dennis gave me the opportunity to work here. He's been a great leader and a great mentor for the physical therapy department here at South. And personally, again, I've tried to take some fashion tips from him, but I can't pull off some of the clothes that he wears.
Kind of hard to start where where I'm going to remember him the most, and I've really cherished his friendship. We have a lot in common, and one of those things is the passion for service, learning, and mission trips that we've shared. And we've done a number of research projects together, but also traveled a lot together. And I think we've shared our faith together. And he's just been a really good mentor for me. I think a lot of the inspiration is he's really taught me in so many ways, that you can share your faith with your patients, and in a lot of ways in the classroom. We share a close friendship, I think, and I know we'll continue to stay in touch as the years go by, and I hope to continue to travel with him, not only with the WCPT conferences, but also mission trips going forward.
So over the past 25 years, he's developed himself into a leader in our profession and has won several service awards. And that's also an area where Dennis has influenced me professionally, is in the area of service to others. And that's probably the thing that I value the most myself about our profession, is that we have the opportunity to serve others. And I think that's a direct reflection on Dennis's leadership and influence on my life.
I think watching him and how he models servant leadership, and also not just that, but his drive for excellence. He's modeled that, and in many ways I think it rubs off, and probably in ways for him that are intangible. So I think something like this that can go and catalog all of the different responses, I hope will show him and just how meaningful he's been, not just to the program and how far we've progressed, but just with the individual influences that he's had on both faculty and students throughout his career.
Dennis, now that you're looking at retirement, you've worked really hard your life. It's time for you to just relax, have some fun, and enjoy.
Congratulations, super excited for you to start this next phase of your life. I know you're planning on still coming back, so I'm super excited about that. But I know that your loss is full-time is a loss for our program, so we will very much miss you, and best of luck.
We appreciate his service to the department, the college, the university, and the APTA. We want to wish him much happiness and health as he moves on to the next chapter. Hopefully he gets to do a lot more international travel like he and Noelle have been wishing to do.
Dennis, as you embark on this next chapter in your life, I know that we will still get to see you, and I would still consider you as a mentor, since you know so much more than I do. But I would just say this is the time to live more and to enjoy life more, and to do everything that you've ever wanted to do. And we'll always be here when you get back from that trip to China, or that trip to Puerto Rico, or wherever you want to go.
I would encourage him to spend a lot of time reflecting on all the positive people he's made an influence over. We know that he's going to stay connected, and I think we're all excited about that. And personally, I'm sad. I'm definitely sad to see him leave and head off, but I do know that Dennis is going to make the world a better place no matter where he is. I just want to wish you the best, and as I reflect on you and how you've influenced my life, I just want to say thank you. Huge debt of gratitude for the opportunity I've had, not only as a student, but now here as a colleague. And I'm just so grateful to have been a part of your career, and look forward to continuing to be a good friend for for the years to come.
I really hope Dennis understands that this is not a goodbye, that this is just moving from one phase of his life to another. I hope that he does have more time to enjoy the things he enjoys, spending time with his family, traveling, spending some time in North Carolina in the mountains. So Dennis, I wish you the best, and I hope you and Noel have a wonderful retirement season.
You are South Alabama, so I mean, it'll be wonderful to still have you around and your influence. I think that would be amazing, and we're going to hold you to that. I know that you've said that you want to still be involved, but we're kind of counting on you for that. Enjoy retirement. I know that you love to travel. I hope this gives you the opportunity to do more of that, and so you can fulfill all the wishes that you would have now that you have a little bit more flexibility in your schedule. So nothing but the best wishes.
I hope to see you at conferences. I hope you stay in touch with everybody. Keep your sense of humor too. I love the socks, the different colored socks for the occasions. It really lightens the mood, and keep being who you are. I like the bow ties too. And I know we'll stay in touch. Let's keep going on mission trips, and just keep having fun. And we'll miss you, and take care of that wife for us. And we'll see you around, Dr. Fell.
Enjoy that mountain house.
Godspeed.
Good luck.